January 16th, yeah. No, I just feel like I wrote that letter. I wrote that letter to her. I just don't feel like it was a year ago. Aaliyah has had probably the most impact on my career because, you know, when I made a choice to start singing, it was because of something that my father had told me, which was, you know, there's no rapper out there that sings and raps and does it well, does both things well. And he's like, in order to be successful, you're gonna need something other than just what everyone else is doing. So when I started singing, you know, I really needed, when I was rapping already at the time, so I had an identity in rap, but when I started singing, I needed something to like reference. I needed someone to be like, well, I want to be like that. You know, and I didn't want it ever to be like a male because then I would sound like that person. So I just found like comfort in all of Aaliyah's music and her melody choices and the things that she talks about and sort of how she always like conveyed these amazing emotions but never got too sappy. You know, she always like kept it G, even as like, I say even as a woman because I feel like women make, you know, very like overly emotional music when they're singing, you know. And as a woman, I feel like she just kept it so G, like she almost spoke from a guy's perspective at points. And, you know, to me, it was like, you know, she'd say things that were like funny, she'd say things that were witty, she would say things that made you be like, yeah, like, I felt like that was the first time I could really sing a woman's lyrics and not feel like I was singing a woman's lyrics because she was speaking generally. And that had the biggest influence on my music because as much as my music may be geared towards women, I try not to make it so that only women can sing it. I try to put pieces in where guys don't feel uncomfortable singing a song about women, you know what I mean? And I get that from Aaliyah, you know? She was so great at keeping it general, like not gender specific, but keeping it so complex as far as like, you know, the concept. And that was my biggest thing was, you know, she taught me that there's a certain way to make music so that it can be appreciated by a lot of people. And I mean, aside from that, she just made phenomenal music and she was beautiful. And, you know, she was a girl that I fell in love with early in my life. You know, I feel like if she was still here, I would probably like be pursuing her in a major way, you know, because that's like, I was truly like in love with her very early on. So, all right, well, coming to you live from Manchester, England, as you can see. Wishing Dana Houghton a very happy birthday. I miss you with all my heart. I'm sure the entire world does, and I love you very much. Thank you for everything that you've given me, and to your family, everybody that's here. They all miss you. I've heard and I witnessed, you know, whether it be your family or your immediate family, and I'll continue to pay tribute to you and pay my respects and love always, and I hope to, you know, give you that hug one day soon. I love you.